As we keep telling people that it is more important for you to first of all save, invest before you start spending money on liabilities, we often forget to also let people know something, especially if you're a business person, if you're somebody into marketing, if you're somebody who is into sales of products that are expensive. And that is the fact that perception is more important than your reality. How you want people to see you, you need to work way harder on that than your actual reality. If you are in the beginning of your career as a salesperson, as a marketing expert, as any content creator, trying to get bigger deals and all of that, it is more important for you to look like what you want people to see than you living your truth. Now, me, I'm not saying you should live fake life, you should pass your boundary and go and put yourself in some kind of trouble. No, that is not what I'm saying. But then when you are starting out, you cannot afford to be wearing plain tees like Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk. All those people, they used to give you examples of how billionaires look. Billionaires, they don't wear gold chain, they don't do this, they don't do that. You must actually learn how to use, even if it is what you already have in your house, you must know how to use it in the most classy way. The best way you can actually style it to make people respect you, you've got to force that respect out of people. You cannot demand for it, but you can deserve it. There is a way you will not have up to 100,000 naira in your bank account, and then when you talk, when you appear somewhere, somebody that has 2 million, 5 million in their account would respect you and actually think that you are better than them. You don't have to say that you are better than them. It is just about perception. You know, when you understand marketing to some extent, it starts to feel like you understand the art of manipulation, but it is not true. It is just the way it has been. Marketing has been a very, very old art. When you understand it to some extent, it feels like you hold a magic wand. What is it that you want to happen? You make it happen like this. But perception will play a very, very big part. You cannot be trying to sell a land. All these things, flesh and blood did not reveal all these things to me. It is through experience. You understand? I worked in real estate for a while. You understand? And then I got very little result or no result at all because of this perception issue. But then when I entered digital marketing, from my experience that I got in the real estate sector, I brought it to digital marketing. Guess what? It took me 3 months to make 10 million naira. Why? Because the first 100,000 naira that I made from digital marketing, I used to buy clothes, I used to buy shirts, expensive trousers, expensive shoe. And then that picture for the next 1 month, I bombarded it everywhere. I put it beside my before and after. People who did not even notice that my before and my after, almost the same period. I was not different. The only difference was one, I was inside uncompleted building. The other one, I came outside of the uncompleted building, stand in front of a fine gate, wore a nice clothes that I just bought, wore a nice trouser that I just bought, and then I took the picture with very, very sharp daylight. And then just with that before and after picture alone, I was able to make 10 million naira over the period of 3 months. How people perceive you is more important. Fake it till you make it. Not be only to live fake life or nonsense when you know they do business and all of that. But then when it comes to business, it is actually very, very deep and very, very true. What you want. Okoyemi Famake has been calling himself the biggest food critic in Nigeria before he became the biggest food critic in Nigeria. Get that straight into your skull. Abi how they take talk. Your perception is very, very important. If you have money to buy a car and you know your business, they respect people who own a car more, especially if you're into real estate. Buy it. Now, don't go and buy a car on credit. Now, you don't take and far. You get the money. But then they tell you, say you must be able to afford it times 10 before you buy it. No follow that mumu talk. Buy it. Assume that, okay, if you go broke today, tell yourself you will drive Uber. Because now business you want use and do. You want no use them for nonsense. Discipline yourself to me, no use them. Use them. Find more money. As simple as that. If you go like learn how to use all of these things, especially using content creation to sell digital products, which has given me 110 million naira over the period of couple of months, click the link in my bio to watch a free 10 minutes video that I've done just for you. Show your seriousness on WhatsApp. If you qualify, we deliver the video to you. You're welcome.